I'm finna crash out. Can't get rid of me, that's what they really mad about.
Crash out, crash out, crash out!
I can't come down, I'm gonna be done.
He's right.
Enjoy it.
I'm gonna flip out, game.
That's how they story ended. You gotta let people
People
live.
are sick.
Let them live deeply ever after.
I try to be a good motherfucking nigga, but I can't be because little bitch ass niggas like you wanna fuck with me. You wanna fuck with a nigga, right? Bitch ass nigga.
Oh, yo! So we are back with another episode of CrashOut the Sitcom, episode 37 for real this time. We are on what? What's 37 plus 76 episodes or what?
We on it.
All right.
We on our way to 80, baby.
Hey.
We on our way to 80 collectively.
Oh, 74. Sorry. I'm so stoned.
With y'all.
I'm about to crash out. I don't give a fuck.
Long day, middle of the week there.
It's your host with the most, the grossest uncle, Tio Val. This is my homie.
A Omega with the funky dope flavor, aka the Funko, the Drunko, the yada didn't know that I get down with the thizzle.
I told him before the show he's on his way to the MF Doom Mac Dre concert. I was like, I'm on my way to the Billy Madison Adam Sandler concert. But fuck it. We are here, episode 74. Nobody said anything and everything went wrong. Wu-Tang finessed everybody. The Durk trial is about to begin and New Mexico pandemonium. Hey, Omega, speaking of New Mexico pandemonium, how was your week?
So far, hellish. Fucking
Why?
Absolutely hellish.
What is this? Is it traffic? Is it the people? What is it?
I just say it's a motherfucking combination of all them things. It's a typhoon of fucking get out of here before I fuck you up kind of shit. You know what I mean? I want to smack the shit out of everybody like Redman says. Hey, man, can I borrow $1? Smack the shit out you. Hey, can I get a ride? Smack the shit out you. You know what I mean? Just quattack. Can I get another? Can I get some? You know what I mean? I want to get down.
Yeah.
Straight up there. Can I holler at you? No. You know? Like, for real, just fucking emotionally draining, man. Vampires right now, you know what I mean? With the changing the seasons, especially from fucking fall to spring, man, y'all trying to fucking leech on everybody's emotional energy, and it ain't happening. Y'all doing a good job at it there, but you ain't gonna crack me, motherfuckers.
Nah, my week's been shit too. But anyway, it's because a lot of people don't know how to communicate. You know what I mean? I think one of the biggest things in life is communication, right? Like you can't get anywhere without it, right? Like closed mouths don't get fed. If you go somewhere to network, if you don't talk to anybody at the networking convention or whatever, you're not going to make any clients or business connections or partner connections or anything like that, right?
Now be quiet.
That's going to be the opening segment for Crash Out, the sitcom. Before we get into everything, is failing to communicate. Have you ever noticed how people will say absolutely nothing and then be shocked when everything falls apart? Hey, Omega? No, but seriously though,
on a motherfucking daily there, it doesn't matter what job you are in. It doesn't matter who's up there trying to fucking, be on, this and that, trying to be up on, do it my way or the highway kind of thing there. That shit, it doesn't work there because, actually they're changing the integrity of the fucking wheel that's moving in great motion. Everybody's happy. Your fucking employees are happy. Management's happy.
Right.
Your position feels happy.
Er.
You know what I mean? And you're getting the job done and you're not having anything come back to you there. Yes, that's a good thing there. But when you fucking change that integral, you know what I mean? The integrity of that structure of what the fuck's going on there, you're going to disrupt the whole ecosystem. Y'all want to fucking do shit and change it from the way for the better progress of what?
So we do got to talk about this epidemic of people who refuse to communicate but somehow expect life to just understand them. Like we're supposed to read minds, catch hints, decode vibes, and translate silence into success. Hey, Omega, you got people out here moving like they're Professor X the whole time nobody can hear a single thought, right? It's like you didn't tell your girl you were upset, now you're mad, and she should have known. You didn't tell your homie that the plans changed. Now you're mad he didn't show up. You tell your boss what you needed. Now you're mad you're stuck in the same spot. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of things that are going on. Like, what are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Communication is not optional. It's literally the cheat code to life. And if people used it correctly, they wouldn't have to treat life like they're going to unlock some kind of DLC content later on. You know what I'm saying? Like the craziest part is the same people who can't communicate who will build like a whole storyline in their head, like they're starring in the Inception movie. You know what I'm saying? Now they're mad at a version of you that doesn't even exist in real life, and to me, that's insanity. Omega, what do you think?
I've lived like that. I have when I was a different person.
No, me too. And I remember.
I've lived like that, and I was a fucking self-destructive, evil pendejante animal.
Well, because that's what happens, right? Like you become self-sabotaging, self-destructive, and it all happens around you because you're not communicating to the proper channels to get certain things done in your life, right? So like I remember when I was a kid, everyone used to get mad at me because like they would tell me something, oh, don't forget to tell your uncle this, and then I'd just go outside and play, and like, how come you didn't tell your uncle this? And I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. You know what I mean? So it's like it starts there, but then it goes into, you know, when you're in school, if you don't understand what the teacher's telling you and you don't raise your hand and say something, they're not going to say, hey, Anthony, what's going on? What do you need help with? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot of things could be fixed with communication, and I think that it could in every aspect, whether it's the home life, work life. What's another aspect that it's like, you know, you're building a house, you know what I'm saying?
Learning.
Yeah, construction, whatever the case may be.
There. No, I'm just kidding.
But so if everything feels off in life, your relationships, your money, your opportunities, maybe it's not bad luck. Maybe you just need to open your mouth and say what you need, so that way the universe can kind of bless you with those things, right? It's the law of attraction is real. I believe that if you manifest what you truly want and you focus on that and you really get the things done to get it done, like it happens. You know what I'm saying? And it's just with everything in life. I can break it down, whether it's kids or work or home life, you know what I mean? Hobbies, whatever the case may be. So if you can't communicate, it's going to fall apart. So that's just my opening segment, you know?
Straight the fuck up. You know what I mean? Because, you know, we talk all the time, me and you.
Well, yeah, even like when I feel like, you know.
We talk even at work, but when we're on work mode, we talk like we are employees.
Yeah, but the same thing goes, like if we're at work and I feel like there's like a hole in the boat, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going to call on my brother or
How do I plug that motherfucker?
Yeah, how do we get this hole fixed and keep the boat going without it sinking? You know what I'm saying? And I think a lot of people need to put that aspect into their life. Like if I feel like something's wrong with the podcast, I'll definitely call you and be like, hey, let's fix this little part.
Hey, this is weird.
For the next episodes or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So like, instead of me just sitting back like, I'm pissed off that he did that or I did that and I'm not going to say nothing about it. I'm going to keep doing it on accident and on purpose or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it has to be addressed so that way it could just be out of the way, you know? And it's just simple and clear. But anyway, let's move on to some more non-communication.
It's a beautiful thing.
Let's start the show. Wu-Tang Clan. Fans are heated. 4 major members no-showed a tour stop in Australia. Fans offered refunds after the backlash. What actually happened during a recent Australian tour stop, multiple key members of Wu-Tang did not show up to perform. The missing members were Method Man, Raekwon, Ghostface Killah, and Inspector Deck.
Hey.
That's not minor. That's like literally like the whole heart.
That's the hard hitters.
Soul. Let's see. There's the heart, the soul, the fucking rhythm, and the fucking the dope boy. You know what I'm saying? Like you got all the fucking 4 main ones from Wu-Tang not showing up. Plus ODB's RIP, so his son's on tour. Like how fucked up is that? You're just sending ODB's son on tour, and then like Jizza and RZA and like what who Capadonna are like the only ones that show up. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's crazy, dog. So what do you think about that?
That shit is, I mean, we all supposed to do this and make this money and make this bag together there. The more people show up, the more money we make. You know what I mean? Don't mistake it.
For sure.
You guys know that more than anything. Get your fucking egos out of your motherfucking big ass heads and make that money, man.
You know what's even crazy is that
they're gonna charge you more interest on it now, especially if you got fucking knucklehead fucking with the fucking government shit. Come on now.
What's crazy is they're going on tour with another group that is known for not showing up to their concerts. Can you guess who that is? I don't even want to say. Do you?
No.
Can you guess? Take one guess. Of
Fuck.
what's another group that does not show up to all the members don't show up to the concerts?
Shit.
It's one of our favorite groups.
Tribe Called Quest?
No, Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Oh, Bone
is gonna
Thugs,
be
man.
going
There's so
on
many
tour.
of them too.
They're going to be going on tour with Wu-Tang, and this is where it gets crazy. It's like, are you guys all going to show up? Are the promoters going to have to start giving you contracts to make sure that if you show up after they give you the advance money, that you better be there, or else you can get held liable in the court of law? Like, what's the next step to ensure that,
small claims,
you know, because we go to the shows, right, to see these members as a nostalgia thing. So
Fuck
like
yeah.
we show up and we see 4 out of 8 or 5 out of 7 or whatever show up. It's really disappointing to the fan because they want to see Busy Bone rock the stage with Crazy Bone and Lazy Bone and Wishbone and Flesh and Bone, and they want to see RZA, Jizza, Capadonna. They wish they could see ODB, but it's smart that you guys put ODB's son, but then the rest of the ODB clan as well. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't want to just go and see some 4 guys trying to carry the whole set, rapping everybody's fucking lyrics, holding everybody's weight, while these ones that got paid before the show get to sit at home and just fucking spend the money that they just got from the Australian promoter is what I'm guessing. You know what I'm saying?
Who fucking can do that kind of fucking concerting there for fucking 2.5 hours if they're doing everybody's fucking set? You're gonna be winded as a MF.
Yeah.
You know?
And they said it was
even
mainly
for us when we used to do a 30-second fucking, you know what I mean, a 30-minute set, 20-minute set.
I used
That
to hate
shit
that.
there would be pretty exhausting there. So if you're running back and forth on a fucking stage like Katy Perry and all these people, and you don't think that you're working out, you guys are tripping. All this shit is Milli Vanilli, baby. You know what I mean? You're hearing the pre-recorded sound. It sounds good nowadays, right? You know what I mean? But when you go to those real concerts and you get the real raw shit there, they're not going to sound like the way that they sound on the CD.
They're saying fans, they say fans weren't just buying tickets for a DJ set and a partial lineup. They definitely wanted all of the whole clans there. You know what I'm saying?
Of course. I want that old feeling.
They expected the iconic group energy, the classic lineup performing hits together. Instead, they got a reduced version of the group, and they probably just got a couple of solo songs from everyone that did show up, which is like, what the fuck? Like, we wanted to hear Cream. We wanted to hear everyone say that shit.
Yeah, we cut it off halfway.
Yeah, we wanted to hear Triumph. We wanted to hear everyone's verse and everyone go on.
You got Gravel Pit.
So this is where it goes. This is why I had this as the intro of the show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Lack of communication. This is the biggest issue. No clear warning beforehand, according to the attendees. No proper explanation during the show, and fans, they felt blindsided by this. You know what I'm saying? That's where it turns from things happen to y'all played us, and that's where it gets serious. You know, if you're really trying to keep your legacy alive, the least you could do is show the fuck up, you know? And I love Wu-Tang.
We're paying good money.
I love Bone Thugs and Harmony, but if you guys don't show up, like, what's there to love, you know? We can't say For the Love of Money with just Crazy and Lazy on stage with Wish and Flesh, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not what it's supposed to be in 2026 if you're trying to keep your legacy alive, I guess is what my point is.
Man, the old ones were loyal from the soil from day one. You know what I mean? When y'all opened up, you know, the different point of view for us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To really say, hey, you know what I mean? Stand out, do your thing. This is the way we could do it there. Not to mention with your poetic, you know what I mean, storytelling essence that we all truly love there in this game of hip hop. But if you're fucking gonna not show up there, you know what I mean? We a crazy mob like that. And especially, you know, this hip hop game, the music game there. There's a lot of people out there that are just gonna flip the script on you. So
Yeah.
y'all stay true to the fans, you know?
Yeah.
Stay true to the loyalty.
Wu-Tang formed in the early 90s. That's 30 plus years deep. They say what might have been the problem was traveling, logistics issues, international touring, visas, delays, scheduling conflicts. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if you already paid for the show, you should already get all that lined up, bro. Like,
Well, whoever's handling those travel finances there, you know, their travel agent there, their booking agent there, definitely dropped the ball. You should be fired.
yeah.
Just saying. You know, you fucked up my money making there for the fucking tour across the country. I mean, across the world. Yeah, services no longer needed.
Yeah.
Just saying.
What this means going forward, fans will start demanding clear lineups up front. Promoters might need contracts guaranteeing appearances. Artists may face more pressure to be transparent or get called out. The translation of this all, even legends aren't safe. And tour era equals messy plus consistent. You know, if that's what it is, then you guys ain't going to make that bread and you guys ain't going to keep that legacy alive. So, with that being said, hey, Omega,
let's
on
do
to the
this.
next one. I had to mix them up. Yo, so Lil Durk trial scheduled for April 2026. This could be one of the biggest legal stories in hip hop this year. Jay-Z even tweets saying the voice is coming home in reference to the Chicago native Lil Durk. But I don't know why it's just not another case. It's one of the biggest street to mainstream success stories. A key figure in Chicago drill's evolution, still actively relevant, but not a legacy act. If things go left, this hits current hip hop culture, not just the headlines. They are going to be using his lyrics in court, just like how they did with the Young Thug YSL Rico case and with Gunna. Let's see what else.
That's gonna be heavy, man. You know what I mean? Just because he hasn't had, an appeal, like, you know what I mean, a update court date there in a long time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It seems like he's serving his time right now, so that way he can get another shot at it.
The last thing I heard is that he went Muslim, right? Is that correct? Did you hear that too? He shaved his head, went Muslim?
No, I mean, well, I seen him without his dreads, but I mean, I figured they probably had to do that in jail too, because it's just sometimes them living conditions in prison and shit like that is not the best. Or
Yeah,
jail, you know what I mean?
He got life. I'm just
I mean, it's not fathomable that, dog. You know, a lot of the homies out here come back with piojos and shit. I mean, I'm just saying that, dog.
Piojos,
Got
piojos.
staff and some more shit. You know what I mean? Got hooked up with the staff there. You know what I mean? But then caught staff.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? For real.
Yeah.
Let's keep it.
They told you
keep
it
it
was
tall like a
staff, dog.
staff. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, Durk.
You got
there,
chlamydia, Dirk.
he's got something going on there. But yeah, that's gonna be an interesting case there, because he's the only one that's been in there for that, you know, for either that good amount of time there, and people are anticipating his return.
Yeah, the industry is deep in RICO era. Labels making money off of street narratives, prosecutors using the same narratives in court.
Always.
That contradiction is becoming unavoidable. Drill music is definitely under the microscope. Dirk helped bring drill music from Chicago to the mainstream, but now law enforcement is watching the culture closer than ever. Thanks a lot, Dirk. Media narratives often tie
Hip-hop
drill
cops.
directly to violence. So if you're making drill music, basically what they're saying, any lyric that you're making that's in drill music is definitely going to be looked at, and they might determine if it matches up with any crime that might have happened in the city that you're from when you're rapping these lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I left him on the tree next to Second and fucking Montgomery. And then you're like,
Don't
oh, wait, there was a
bridge.
dead guy on Second and Montgomery.
Right
there.
next to the brown fridge.
Yeah. It had a rust stain on it. Blah. But anyway,
Graffiti on the side. You know what I'm saying?
it said my name.
And I said I had a ride.
Yeah. I put the arrow pointing at the body.
Right.
No,
Yeah,
but anyway,
Smith,
media narratives often tie drill directly to violence, like I just said. This trial could influence how drill is marketed, policed, and even platformed. It might have a restriction on it because of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's gonna be crazy. Like, rap might turn into this thing where it's like, are you talking about violence in your shit? Is it like how ICP does it, where they're talking about killing like imaginary pedophiles and rednecks and fucking rebel flag owners and shit like that, and like racist people? Or are you really killing your fucking ops and talking about it and rapping about it? Is basically what they're saying is gonna happen.
So now you're going to be held accountable for what you say and what you think.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying to say at the fucking crash out. And is that for real? Because I thought we came from a different time, a different era.
It says if the trial gets big coverage, expect labels to move different, less tolerance for high-risk artists, more behind-the-scenes control over content and image. That means the hip-hop cops will definitely be out and about following all you little fuckers around.
Yeah, with the green suits on there.
And no, they don't come in green suits. They come.
Oh yeah, no ECI.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like they come looking like Charleston White and Tekashi 6ix9ine and 50 Cent nowadays, dog. So you guys got to be careful, bro.
Hip hop, man.
Media's about to go crazy. True crime plus hip hop crossover coverage, endless debates, documentaries, and YouTube breakdowns. The public perception battle. This is where it gets tricky. Fans often see Durk as a product of his environment. Critics see cases like this is proof of rap violence in the culture. You know what I'm saying? And the trial could split the audience. Supporters, he was targeted, and the opposition, this is accountability. What do you think, Ayo?
It's always left and right. It's always been left and right there. The 70s there, the fucking crazy rock and roll music there, the blues music, you know what I mean? The crazy hippie music. It's always been part of that influential fucking music that shifts the culture there.
But
That's what it is. But with this one there, of course there. With him, they're saying like, yo, he was targeted there, you know what I mean? Saying that like, oh yeah, his music's doing this and that and like really fucking up the kids. You know, I'm an uncle 10 times. I can tell you from that perspective there. But then the artist in me, being an artist around his age at that time frame, makes me feel that like, yo, he's just expressing his shit too. You know what I mean? Like, but I mean, again, the way that these individuals are trying to implement certain things there, especially when it comes to these trials, they're going to flip the fucking script on you in the narrative. So you better have your wording right. You better have your mind right.
right.
You know, hopefully he'll get, you know, we'll see what happens, what transpires.
Well, if it goes bad, there's going to be a huge gap in current rap leadership. Chicago Drill loses one of its biggest voices, and labels rethink investing in similar artists that are all about op this and murk that and brat this and and all that kind of shit. So, you know, it sounded cool for a while. And, you know, when people were doing it back in the day, like when they weren't really killing people, they were just talking about the frustrations of certain groups that they don't like, and like such as racist people or bigots or whatever the case may be.
Yeah, the
right?
early 2000s are a good point.
Yeah, and now it's turned into like literal madness. Like this guy, Rodney, pissed me off, so I shot Rodney in the face and left him in the gutter on the fucking streets of Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Said
Like,
that there and went behind it to put your signature behind it.
Yeah,
Is what you did there. You're talking your fucking legal contract there. You're giving yourself away, and then all of a sudden you say, now you
Sealed the deal.
You sealed the deal, bro. Yeah, that's fucking crazy there. So y'all watch what the fuck you saying, you YNs and you YEs. You know what I'm saying? Because these fucking people out here ain't fucking playing right now, especially these hip hop cops and all these other fucking, you know, companies and labels there. You know what I mean? They're gonna extort you, use you for what you got. So watch out, be careful, be safe, stay protected.
Oh yeah. All right.
With faith.
Topic number 3. The predictive programming theory. Have you heard about this, Ayo?
No, this is new to me.
All right.
What we got going on here?
It's the claim that movies, music, and entertainment aren't just content. They're warning us about the future before it happens. Like kind of like how like they say about like The Simpsons. Like they every episode of The Simpsons predicts everything about the future.
Right. Okay, yeah.
Certain movies that we've seen before, like, oh damn, are they trying to tell us something? Me personally, I think it like goes all the way back to karmic retribution. Do you know what that is?
And tell me in layman's terms now.
So karmic retribution is something that the so-called Illuminati and the elites are supposed to be using to justify their actions of why they do certain things to the masses, which are us, the innocent bystanders of America and all across the world. So they have to show us these things, right? Like, did you ever see that cartoon where it showed the helicopter falling on top of Kobe Bryant?
Oh, the real?
It was like
It was a cartoon?
Yeah, but it came out like literally like 3 years before he died. And then there was like there's certain skits about and in certain movies about the Twin Towers and like certain cartoons about the Twin Towers and them getting hit in like comic books and like certain things like that. Just all kinds of different things. And then we go back to The Simpsons, and The Simpsons have pretty much proved everything that's ever happened by kind of like subliminally telling us through using like Lisa or Homer or Marge or whatever as the main character of who's getting portrayed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a bunch of crazy things. The theory is that they're not predicting, they're conditioning us to accept what's about to be coming. And I don't know what that is. I don't know. Like they say, like, what kind of freaks me out is when I seen the movie The Day After Tomorrow. Do you remember that movie?
Oh, I
Like when
did
like
not
the
like
whole
that movie.
the whole world got frozen and it was kind of hard to like even survive. And I think that's one of the things that might be like, you know, all the end of the world movies and all the alien fighting movies.
2012 was a weird one too because of the tsunami. And,
Yeah,
you know
all
what
that,
I mean? Just
all
like
the natural disaster movies, the one with
the
the
volcano explodes, the
Dante's
Yosemite.
Peak, all that
yeah,
shit.
Yeah.
So it just seems like since day one, even like in the black and white films, they had to condition us some way, right? So
Last
it's
Days
like
of Pompeii.
it's like
Yes.
if somebody's consistently like, you know, we're consistently dropping our episodes every 2 episodes a week, and we're starting to build a buzz. Imagine millionaires doing that with movies, TV, plays, cartoons, everything imaginable and entertainment since day one that we've ever seen, even from before like our parents and grandparents were born. You know what I'm saying? Like everything that they've been working endlessly, tirelessly, endlessly, day and night to fucking program our fucking brains into thinking that everything's all good, and one day something might just happen. What do you think?
We as a race there, we all know it's in our nature to destroy ourselves. You know, it's a sad friggin' truth. Look what we're doing anywhere else there. If you're not, you know, caught up in your own, you know, it's hard to take yourself out of the, you know what I mean, the zone of thinking about everybody else and what's really going on there. You know, you take a kickback from worrying about the football game or the soccer game for,
Yep.
you know, yours. Or you're worried, you know what I mean? You got to worry about other people. You have family, cousins, uncles, aunties, sick there. You know what I mean? It's hard to get out of our zone like that. But sometimes if we really reflect on what's really going on there, you know, it's tough out there, but we don't really see the real information there. So that's why we got to go hunting for it. You're not going to watch, you know, the local news there, the national local news, and get the information that's real, you know, nowadays. And it's sad. But if you have people in other places there, if you know people from other countries there, you know what I mean? I would say tap in with those folks is to let you know what's really going on, you know? All we know is that our gas is going up. We don't know how many people are dead over here or how many people were abducted over here. You know what I mean? There's not much to talk about anything other than oil and war. There's nothing talking about right now. So, you know what I mean? And that's why it really trips me out there right now there just because.
And they use all these things as distractions, right? Like that's why no one is talking about war and all of the crazy things that are happening to children nowadays. But there's only a select few that are, you know what I'm saying? And that's like, it needs to be the opposite. It needs to be everybody talking about it and a select few trying to be the ones defeating the narrative of, like trying to deprogram us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let's just brainwash us. NPCs all running around, you know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm a free thinker.
With
And
that,
wake
with that
up!
being said, this is Crash Out, the sitcom, episode 37. I am your host with the most, the grossest uncle, Tio Val. This is my boy.
Yara, this your boy, A Omega with the funky dope flavor. Y'all feel me there? We're
Trill
gonna go
Town.
take a little.
Crash out, crash out, crash out!
I can't calm down. I'm gonna be done.
Right.
Enjoy it.
That's how their story ended. You gotta let people live. 100%. People live goofily ever after.
But I can't be the little bitch ass niggas like you wanna fuck with me. You wanna fuck with a nigga, right?
Before I burn in hell.
Welcome back.
What's up?
Crash Out, the sitcom, episode 37.
Uh.
I'm your host with the most, dressed in fucking Billy Madison chic. Tio Val, the grossest uncle. This is my homie.
This is your boy A Omega with the funky dope flavor, aka the Funko, the Drunko, the Yara. Didn't know I get down like this though. The Dinkle Winkle, you know what I'm saying? Yara, hira.
Oh, my
You know what I'm
gosh.
saying? We get down like this over here, there.
For all you booger wolves and sugar foots and pussy willows
Yeah,
or
you know
whatever
what
the
I'm saying? I'm
fuck.
gonna get down. You gonna make you all do the swabbage patch. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, shit, that was good.
This.
All right, you know what else is good though, Ayo?
Uh huh.
The good, the bad, the, ugly, and the bizarre of New Mexico.
Yee! Let's get into it.
The good in New Mexico is we have the best times to be outside, right? Whenever it gets warm in New Mexico, it's super nice out. We have the Sandia Mountains. Whenever the Bernalillo Bosque box knife bandit isn't at large, we have the Bosque. You know what I'm saying?
Beautiful.
The weather's not too hot yet. It was kind of rainy today for April Fools, but it was still cool. It's still time to go hiking, do bike rides.
Keep those allergies down.
There was a nice sunset view at the end of the night. You know what I'm saying? So it's a nice time to be out in New Mexico right now. This is like the perfect weather. Spring and I would say fall are like the two best times in Albuquerque. If you agree, I don't know.
Oh no, hell yeah, there, man. You know what I mean? You still got those nice warm days and those chill nights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And vice versa. You'll have a warm day and you know what I mean? Like it just bounces back and forth. But the fact that today we got some rain, I was like, thank you.
Nice.
Thank you. You know, keep the allergies down for everybody dying out there. You know what I mean? For the ones that don't take the medication, you know what I mean? They
most
just soldier
definitely.
through it. You know what I mean? That's a rough one. I try to keep myself away from taking that medicine as much as I can. You know what I mean? I'll suffer through that shit. You know what I mean? I honest to Pete, I will. I don't even like to take Advil, man. You know what I mean? Like,
true.
if I could find something that's more natural for me, or if I can get over it naturally, then I don't need it to enter my body. Nobody but my body, buddy. Straight up.
But yeah, the good in New Mexico, we're gonna have markets, weekend pop-ups, local flea markets and vendors, downtown, Old Town. You could expect handmade goods, local food, music, community vibes, all that shit.
It's
for the
coming
good in New
back.
Mexico in this coming spring. So you guys all go outside. You guys have fun. Don't shoot each other. You guys be nice, all right?
Yeah. Enjoy time with your family. Take those kids out. You know what I mean? Go check out the Corrales Blues Festival. You know what I mean? Go do something different there.
Blues music.
It's chill.
Yeah.
It's chill there. You're not going to get riled up. Not banda. Don't shoot them up. Parties. No.
To be clear, the Blues Festival is music, all right? Just so we're on the same page.
Right. You know what I mean? Being where we're at there. But, yo, enjoy this time there for sure. You know what I mean? And if anybody wants to go with Wow or me, holla at us. You know what I mean? We're always doing everything on the weekends anyway.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I mean? Catch us circulating.
it has to be a goth girl, bro. That's it.
I ain't saying specifics, man.
No, I'm saying
I'm just
specific.
hollering.
I've
Now
had
you get
I've had
picky.
every
This
single type of girl. I need a goth girl.
Okay.
That's
Goth girl.
Yeah, if she
Goth
can't go,
girl.
if she
Girl,
can't go
girl.
with me to watch a horror movie and then go get like honey
girl.
from like the farmer's market afterwards, I don't want it. You know what I mean?
That's dope there. Check out some albums, maybe. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool stuff.
Check
Go to
out
the
some
thrift store,
like fucking all kinds of shit.
Yep. New black curtains.
Yes, everything black.
Man, but that's the good shit in New Mexico. You know what I mean? A lot of stuff coming up now. So check out all the shit that's actually going to be coming up there. I mean, there's a smorgasbord of stuff, events, local stuff, free stuff there. You know what I mean? I went to a free local
We'll be
event
out.
the other day.
We'll be out. We'll go out to a couple of them for sure. Like
You'll see us.
the ones that we know the people for and we know it's gonna be a good time, we'll pop out for sure. Another good thing, I guess, you know, the homie DJ L Style will be coming into town in the next couple weeks. So shout out to DJ L Style.
L Style there.
Can't wait to
giving
see
your
what you
shout
bring to
out,
the table, bro.
cuz.
Yeah, here's your shout out.
Been
DJ
waiting
L
on you.
Style. Make sure you guys clip this. DJ L Style. He's one of the good in New Mexico when he gets back over here. So make sure you guys check him out. I think he'll be DJing at Vintage and doing a bunch of stuff. So that'll be dope.
Welcome back party.
Oh, yeah. So let's see. The bad of New Mexico.
Oh, shit. Here we go.
Oh, shit.
Here we go.
A couple of grape sodas.
A couple of...
couple of grape sodas.
I'm just kidding. So the bat in New Mexico, actually a full-size elephant escaped from the Albuquerque Biopark Zoo. He roamed freely through the public walkways before opening. He broke through a steel fencing before being guided back. Nobody got hurt, but let's be real. You know, if this happens during open hours, that could have been really, really bad. Definitely could have stomped out a kid or two. You know what I'm saying?
Panic.
Yeah.
He would have got riled, stirred up there, you know, if you have animals like that, you know, and you can get a dog around a horse there, and especially if they're not, you know, known to each other there, I mean, the horse can freak out and kick the shit out the dog, you know what I mean? Like, kick the shit out, like, bang, 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 kick the shit out the dog, you know what I mean? And that's fucking bad. And I mean, and a kid, you know what I mean, in closed areas there.
Yeah. So what really happened was the full-grown elephant broke through the steel barrier, got into the public walkway, and staff had to guide it back to the enclosure. On paper, it says it was handled quickly. In reality, it's a major containment failure. The reason it's a big deal is because steel fencing didn't really mean much. We're not talking about a loose gate. This animal literally forced its way through the reinforced barrier, broke through it, got out. Let's see. This raises the question, like, was the enclosure outdated? Was the elephant stressed or agitated? Was this a one-time freak out moment or a weak system? What do you think, Ao?
A lot of shit there, especially these, parks. They don't get the funding that they need, especially on the city level. You know what I mean? Well, some of our other officials that are supposed to be handling some of these affairs are too busy partying and
having
going
affairs.
out and having affairs with, with different investments and companies and pocketing the money and not actually putting it back into the resources
Tim Keller.
there, to reinforce, certain things there, to keep up with the maintenance of it there. Oh, it costs too much there. Well, it's a big animal there. You're going to have to do it either fucking way.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And this
You're not
just
going to
isn't-
not fucking do that for your warship,
It's not
are you?
just
So,
any animal. This is one of the fucking kings of the jungle.
biggest
you know
animals
what I'm
on
saying?
planet Earth.
Extremely strong, highly intelligent, unpredictable if it's stressed out.
We see it all the time, folks.
Have you seen that one video where the elephant hits the gate when the guy's trying to close it and the gate
Smacks the shit
flings
out of him.
open so fucking hard that fucker went flying like 10 feet back. I was like, that is a strong fucking trunk. That's not no fucking...
That's a moving vehicle, folks. That's a fucking tank.
People think it's
With
probably
four
like,
legs.
oh, look at that, like swinging pillow, blaka, and then they're
No,
flying
no,
across the
no.
parking lot. Yeah.
That's
So
crazy.
yeah,
I
make
heard
sure
he
you
just
guys are
did some
keeping
cool
the
shit,
animals
though.
contained. Bro.
Yeah, let's help us fix that issue so we can keep these ones safe and all of that. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, let's reinforce that. Let's get some money and some funding in, folks.
Yeah. It said timing saved everything because if it was midday, weekend, or school trip hours, it would have been a completely different story. Families everywhere, kids close to the exhibits, and chaos instantly.
Mm-hmm.
Like, people would be jumping into the fucking pond and fucking all kinds of shit trying to get away from that elephant, dog.
All algae out. I can't get out.
All
D, there you
slipping
go.
and shit.
There's another kid. There's another bad
Oh,
situation.
my
I don't
God.
swim.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. So people are asking now, how did this even happen? Is there even safety protocols that are going to happen? Is there maintenance of the enclosures? The staff readiness for worst case scenarios, is that happening? Training, is that happening? I don't know. So I guess we'll reevaluate the situation as more unfolds. with
Sounds
the
like our work.
situation here at Crash Out the Sitcom, episode 37. No,
This
just
is
kidding.
for real.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's go on to the ugly. The ugly of New Mexico, a body found in the Southeast Albuquerque. Investigation by Albuquerque Police Department says a man was found dead in a parking lot in Southeast Albuquerque. Police responded to what initially looked like a suspicious death. Scene quickly turned into a possible homicide investigation. Did you hear about this shit, Ao?
Nah, when did this pop up, cuh?
I guess day before yesterday when I was putting the episode together is when it popped up as one of the ugliest things that happened this week in New Mexico. So
I didn't
want to
see
say
that.
it probably happened maybe Saturday, Friday night last week.
This has been real quiet.
Yeah.
This has been real quiet.
Well, all murders in Albuquerque, dog. Like, it
Everything's
seems like
talking. Everybody's been like real sneaky with it. You know
people
what I
are
mean?
getting burnt. Nobody knows nothing. People are getting killed and left in parking lots. No one knows nothing.
Kids are shooting other kids. You know what I mean?
Nobody knows
Nobody
nothing.
knows fucking nothing. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like
So-
it's a fucking dark time to be out here in fucking Albuquerque, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. The reason
Stay
it's
away
ugly-
from all that shit, folks.
The reason it's ugly is because it just wasn't left in a parking lot. This wasn't hidden. It wasn't remote. It wasn't out in the desert. It was like literally just right in plain view in a parking lot. This was a regular public area, meaning cars coming and going, people nearby, life moving like normal, and the body is just laying there, and people are just walking by it and not even
Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh
acknowledging
yeah,
the
he's just
fact that
taking.
there's a dead body there. Well, and
He's
I,
taking a nap.
well, I guess we can't really blame them though, because like the state of every state right now, right, is like everybody folded over and they look like they're dead. So you don't know who's asleep, who's passed out from drugs, who's dead, right? Like,
Right.
it's
Yeah.
just-
I work overnight.
yeah.
You know, I work overnight, so you can't be like, hey, are you dead, buddy? Like, no. You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
sleeping all day if I work overnight. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and you can't assume anything anymore. You can't reach out like that because society has this fucking brainwash there to not check in on your neighbor, mind your own business, and shut the fuck up.
or not give a fuck in general.
And not give a fuck there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of crazy there. I mean, for people just to be passing this by, you know what I mean? Sounds like a bad little clip from the Goodfellas, you know what I mean? When all the kids are sitting in there and homeboy and homegirl are all dumped out in that Cadillac, remember?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of same thing. And it's like tough there. And then somebody has to come by eventually and be like, yo, what's really going on here?
Well, all the cops can do is chalk it up as a suspicious death, right? So, like, when police say suspicious death, that often points to possible foul play, no immediate clear cause, or signs of something not being right, right?
Or guess what? There, we didn't have enough evidence. Closed case.
Yeah, exactly.
On to the next one.
Right.
Which happens a lot here. Brush it off. We have too much shit to do, worry about. You know?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, and that's why it's fucking ugly.
This is just one of those stories that reminds you, like, danger doesn't always come with warning signs. Like, think about it. You're pulling into a parking lot, running errands, regular day, whole time something serious just happened like 3 hours before you got there, and you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody's responding to it. No one gives a shit. No one's calling it out. Nobody's even like tapping the body with a stick. Like, y'all want to see a dead body? Like, just poke at it. I don't know. Like, I seen some guy walking around New York, I believe, and he was seeing the people that were like folded in half on fentanyl, and he was spanking them with a belt, dog. Like,
I did see that.
Like make sure they're awake. You know, pour some water on them or do something. Like, if you really think they're dead, like they look pale or something, like pour water on them. If they jolt, then they're still alive. If they don't, then yeah, call some EMTs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because people are fucking dying left and right. People are dying left and right out here, folks. You know, that's ugly.
Moving on. The bizarre New Mexico. Random drone activity over the desert. Sightings around the outskirts of Albuquerque. This week, people have been posting about unmarked drones flying around at night, hovering over the open desert areas, edges of neighborhoods, moving in strange patterns, not like normal hobby drones, but like those like real sophisticated like military type drones. What do you think this might be, Ayo?
Oh, man, that's the labs doing their damn thing. That's the good old Sandia labs there, you know what I'm saying? Like doing that good old, using that good old federal money there, you know what I mean?
The laboratories.
How far down do you go down? Honestly, just tell us. How many elevators are down there?
Turn me on.
Y'all
Turn me
already
on,
know.
Sandia Labs. How far do you go down?
How many elevators do you go down, man?
Going down.
The further
in
down you go, it's
elevator.
further to come up, brother.
No, but why it's weird is because it's not your average drone behavior. These aren't just kids flying around drones. People are recording sunsets, or people recording sunsets. My bad. Reports say flying late at night, staying in one spot for long periods, moving silently or near silent is kind of alarming. Nobody knows who or where they belong to. This is just the part that's making everybody uneasy. Not clearly policed, not labeled, no public explanation. So people start asking who's controlling them and why. Maybe it's peeping toms, maybe it's police, you know, maybe it is the laboratories. Who knows?
Maybe it's the feds, maybe it's the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, they're gonna love to come out here and fuck with us. You know what I mean? They got a little
they have
bit
cameras and birds and shit too, right?
Of course, man. You see them pigeons. You know what I'm saying?
I think we talked about that on one of the
fucker,
early
that one
episodes.
fucking opened up in the back and shit. And we were like, nah, is that fake or real? But do you see a lot of them passed out, man? Today I actually see one rolling across the road, and I was like, oh, that one was a real one. You know what I'm saying? Even made me think that one was a real one because it did a tuck and roll. I saw a flap and a leg, and I ain't bullshitting. I mean, this is actual and factual, folks. You know what I mean? I drive all the fucking time. And yeah, saw that there. So I was like, okay, that's a real one there. But a lot of these other ones there, you know, like for instance, why do y'all fucking sit on the power lines? Why do y'all sit on the certain things like that there? Why you charging your battery, motherfuckers?
So they're saying it feels like surveillance, like you just said, even if it isn't. But even if it is something normal like mapping, training, or utility work, the lack of info, non-communication, makes
Observe
it
and
feel
report.
like you're just being watched. So that's all people could really assume, right? Like they're just like, these fuckers are just spying on us, whether it's a pervert, the government, police, but we just don't know. So that's why it's uneasy, I guess.
fuck. I mean, I want to make sure when I go into my house, I ain't got no motherfucking CIA, FBI shit. But I mean, how naive are we? I mean, we fucking hold the phone.
Yeah.
They already know what the fuck we're doing there. They don't need the pigeon. They have it right there. So, again, too, cover up your little screens or whatever. However paranoid you want to get, you know what I'm saying? But
hide your kids,
hide your wife there. You know what I'm saying? They're coming for you.
Yeah, put some blinds on and
we're gonna find you.
we're gonna find you.
No, we're gonna find you.
Shaka Khan.
Oh,
This has been another successful episode of Crash Out the Sitcom. I'm your host with the most, the grossest uncle, T.O. Val. Tonight I'm dressed like Billy Madison. This is my homie, the host, the co-host with the most.
AKA, no, I'm just kidding. This is your boy A Omega with the funky dope flavor, AKA the Funkle the Drunkle there, the boy.
MF Dre.
Ayo, MF Dre, man. Gotta keep it thizzled, man. You right say.
Mac Doom.
Mac Doom, you know what I'm saying? Let me clear out the room. You already
With
know.
this potent fume, you know what
Looking
I'm
like
saying?
a buffoon.
This episode is brought to you by Bizcochitos brand, the best edible cookie in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and Polite's Bodega. Go see her for all your smoking needs, backwoods, rigs.
Accessories there, man.
Where-
Spoon pipes, every kind of
Spoon
glass.
pipes, that's what I was
yeah.
gonna say. What do they call those?
Yeah. Just the spoons, hammers there, you know what I mean?
Sherlocks.
Got a couple locks there too. There's some really nice ones, as a matter of fact, there for sure. But if you're also looking for dab tools there, you know what I mean? Probably has some stuff there for your proxy or possibly any kind of connection that you need for your
guaranteed.
vape there. For
Yeah,
sure.
for sure. All right, well, you guys have a great night. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, tell your friends about this shit. Crash Out the Sitcom, episode 37, and we are...
Share, like, subscribe,
Out of
comment,
here.
motherfucker.